It's not an accusation. This is basic legal ethics 101. It's what you do in the legal world if there's a sense that you have a conflict, or if people watching the case would leave it thinking, I'm not sure this guy's going to really go after this case because he's got too many other reasons to not have it play out as aggressively as it should. And I think this case actually is bearing that out. This is playing out in exactly the way that you would expect someone who didn't want all the facts to come out to do the work. They've cleansed it of all the political parts of it. And I'm telling you, a vigorous prosecution of this case, I mean, not to get carried away, Dennis, don't get worried about this. This would be like prosecuting Watergate as a breaking and entering, and saying, we're getting the guy for breaking and entering, but we don't want to bring up the political sideshow of this. You wouldn't just carve out the non-political part and prosecute that. You should look at the whole picture, and I think they should do that.
David, would recusal by Mike DeWine mean recusal by the Attorney General of Ohio, or just him personally?
I think so. I mean, I think that it's clearly, at this point, seems so, I think that if you look at the way they brought the case, the communications on the case, to me, it clearly has been driven by the top. And people have asked me, well, who could bring it? I'd say, well, the first criteria is pretty easy. Someone who hasn't received money from Bobby Thompson. And it could be that you have a conversation with the federal government, because there are federal aspects to this case. You could talk to other AGs, or you could talk to some of the large county prosecutors who could handle it. But the number one criteria is get it out of the hands of someone who has too many reasons, just from the appearance alone, to not do the full pursuit. And I'll say, I mean, without being too aggressive about it, the comments in the Associated Press story about, oh, we don't want to get into the political sideshow, and the comments that are saying, if you read what Mr. DeWine said, it was, this guy liked to have his picture with famous people. No, he liked to give contributions to politicians. I mean, those statements are not just ignoring the political side of it, they're actually misleading to the public what he was doing. And the little timeline that's on the AG's website, describing it again as he liked to rub shoulders with famous people, they're actually mischaracterizing on a public website what this person was really doing. And that does confirm for me the worry that they're trying to cleanse out any political connection to this case, when in the end this thing could very well, at the heart of it, be a big political scandal. And that is what should be pursued.
So the AG's office